Hello everyone, I'm here at Blue Earth Village. We have a meeting of group which is called Ghost Nets, and basically what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about how to get the nets out. We have many of them at the moment now along the coasts of the Amed and Tulamben, and it's really important to get them out as soon as possible, because then some fishes get trapped in, and it's also damaging the reef. I'm sure the most important is to understand from very beginning, to understand that it's a fight with the windmills. We cannot change anything in this situation. The only thing is to fight with the result, to get these nets out. We're going to waste our resources and our money for it, because we cannot do it without the boat. So we're gonna pay for the boats, we're gonna pay for the tanks, and later on I think it's only the work of our it's just simply we're doing it just because we are so affected by these nets, and just because to say ourselves that we did something to change it. But technically it will change nothing as long the local community will understand that survival, as they call it, it's not that important as the damage they make, right? So they're making bigger damage than there's this. No one is really dying from, so no one is really starving. And if someone says that we catching fishes because with these nets because we have to survive, I don't believe you guys. It's lying actually. You can always take a net and go out into the open sea and do it there, but just because you want this easy fish, so then you use all these old nets and you just put them in. And because the currents close to the coastline is so strong, and because there are so many corals and this net stuck, then you simply just cut the buoys in the beginning and just let them go down. That's what you do, and there's no excuses for that, to be honest. So I just see someone is already here. Anne is already here, and hello. When was the last time we saw Anna each other? I think it was
maybe like 2015.
2015, your exam, right?
Yes.
Instructor exam in Philippines.
Oh my God, so good to see you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also, if you destroy the nets, they need again making money to buy the new material. So it's also, I think, not a good idea to destroy all the things or burn that, because it makes it not end. I mean, it's then in other ways they will try to do it, or even with starting to kill the fish with poison, or the old ways, bombing. So it's better we have to discuss this with the fishermen. And
we make a little plan now, what could we do, and then try to get the dive guide organization, Dodi, on board. And so whenever we do something, we should definitely also take locals. I would also always try to take some of my stuff with, to help stuff, Kadek or somebody to have. Because if we try to do this all as the Bule thing,
no, they are not listening.
It's not the way.
We are not the people who are respecting them.
We can offer help, and we could also ask them for their help, and I'm sure Dodi and Made, they're all from the organization. Anyway, they have nothing to do. If we find something real big and we ask for their help, they will all be happy for this. They anyway organize their own cleanups now, so easy going. But if we have them on board, it's much easier accepted. Even in Jamalok and in Lipa, some really unexperienced, they maybe have been working the last 20 years in a hotel. Now they have no money coming in, so they kind of get some money together to borrow a boat, to buy a small net and try to catch some fish, and they completely mess it up.
But that's the thing, there is no logic at all in what they are doing.
There's nothing to catch there.
The only thing what we can talk here at the moment is just to get these nets out.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
It's not our purpose
Nothing
to
else.
change.
We can.
No chance.
Yeah, it's like.
We can just take action in getting stuff out that we find. Yeah? That's nothing more can be achieved, yeah, from our side.
Yeah.
We can talk to the people we know. This is the same thing that we always do. Yeah? Try to educate on small level. Finish. I already talked with Dodi and explained. He already tried to talk with the villagers over there, with the fishing communities. But he says, like, he even talked with the tourism guy in Amlapura that is responsible for the area here. They all do like, sorry, we cannot do anything in the moment.
Yeah, but that's
It's survival mode. If they approach the community and say, oh, you should stow.
Because you cannot give them an alternative.
That's political also, yeah. So
an alternative, plan or solution.
there's no 1 million check of the government coming for everybody. So
the thing is that government left them
Yes.
on their own.
Yeah.
They did nothing to help them. There's no money no one actually gave money them to survive. So that's why, of course, they cannot say anything, because if they will say something, there will be a lot of noise from the locals. They will say, okay, give us money, we will not go fishing. So that's it for today. What we decided, that everybody agreed that we cannot do anything really big. The only thing we can do is just to get these nets out, and that's what we're gonna do on Wednesday, when we will go and get out one ghost net in Batu Bela. We will try to involve also some locals in all this thing, because then it's kind of a little bit more powerful. Because one thing is when we're talking about these things, another thing is when someone from the local community is talking about these problems. I think it's a better way to deliver all this message to the locals. All right, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, follow, and see you tomorrow again. Bye.
Did you know that over 640,000 tonnes of fishing gear is lost or thrown overboard? This lost or abandoned gear, nets, long lines and fish traps entangle marine life. This is called ghost fishing.